In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of 7 Days to Die on Alpha 18.1 Season 2. I went ahead and spent the night over at my mine getting resources. Well, not the night. Basically, I think like from 2 a.m. until now. And I got a pretty good load of supplies. But there's a couple things I need to do today. I think the first thing I want to do is show you the base. I want to go get some snow. And we'll hit the trader, make that an excuse to go up there. I need to get some... Actually... Well, I'll get some snow, but I won't hit the trader. We're not hitting all the traders there. I'm just going to hit this trader and get a new mission. Because I haven't gotten a new mission since I changed the XML file to allow other POIs to be tier 5. Some of the harder would be considered tier 4 quest bases or quest POIs. So here's my automatic garage doors. This is the garage. That's kind of obvious, but you know, I'm still gonna say it anyways. We do have a treasure map. Unfortunately, the door, it just continuously opens and closes if I stand out here. Now this area right here, the zombies were pathing over it, so I created this. So as soon as I move away from it, and they can't see me anymore, that'll close. The doors close, and then nobody can walk across it, which works out really nice. The best thing about this base, though, I'm gonna run out here real quick. In my opinion, is the anti-screamer defense. So I've set up the walls in such a way that all the zombies want to come to this door. This door is the weakest point as it appears on my base. Now, this is not horde defense, okay? This is only for screamers or, you know, night runners that are around here. So why do I say runners? Under here, I've got barbed wire, okay, but it's protected by these two garage doors. Barbed wire kind of reaches like a block and a half away. So because it reaches up here, this slows any zombie that gets here down. Now, the arrow slits right here, they're not being used as quote-unquote as a defense. All I'm using the arrow slits to do is the zombies would come up here. They don't beat on this wall. They would come, they'd edge to right here, and then they would edge too close. So I put this wall here to push them away. That didn't work very well. They were pushed away, but they would still be right on this edge, and it was causing some issues. So if I just put the force field in to push them on the outside of this wall, all right, and make them come around here, and when they get right here, that's when that camera sees it. I've modified the camera so that it can't see over here. I don't want it to activate until the zombies are actually in front. But yeah, that garage door automatically pops open. I've got 3 SMG turrets up there that blast screamers. This door is an automatic. I might change that in the future, but I don't use that entrance or exit very often. So this is the base. I'm using jack-o'-lanterns as my primary light source with a few lanterns upstairs to give a glow down here. But my primary, that nice fire effect, is jack-o'-lanterns. That entire wall up there is nothing but jack-o'-lanterns hidden behind the those sheets that need to get painted up here as well. This area is a little dark. It's gonna get lit up better by more jack-o'-lanterns are gonna go in this area, but I need to build this area up. This is obviously not fixed, and it'll eventually get done. Now, the most of the aesthetics are in that my final idea. Most of the aesthetics are in. These are supposed to be pipes that take the heat away, so that captures all the smoke and everything, and then that takes it out of the structure. Obviously, it's just an aesthetic. It doesn't actually do anything. But I repeated it over here at the fireplaces. I only really use one, but just to keep it even, I made it 3. And then I've got my mixers over here. So here's my chem stations, and then I've got my work benches over here. 4 workbenches so that I can spread the load out when I'm making pipe bombs and grenades. And you can see I've got a separate box for each, and I need to get some work done because I don't have a lot going. Let me get some iron dropped into the 2 main forges that I'm using to produce that. Do I have enough clay in there? I think for now I have enough clay. Let's go ahead and we'll do a double iron in each. And then decent. There we go. Get some more forged iron going in both, or forged steel going in both. This one is my cement. I'm gonna have one machine that does nothing but just mix cement now. Now I'll mix other things in there maybe later on, but for right now that's what it's doing. And I'm trying to, let's see, let's get some more lead in there. This one needs to get as much of the clay in there as well. I'll be using this one for brass, lead. I need to get sand in there as well. You know what? Actually, let me get sand in there for a little bit, because I want to do bulletproof glass in here in case I want to use any bulletproof glass in my build. That's where I need to do it at. I don't think this one's doing gunpowder right. No, it's not, but you are now. And I think I've got all 3 machines working on, all 3 chem stations working on gunpowder. The one thing I don't want to have to worry about is gunpowder. Everything else, I'm okay. I need to worry about it. I understand, but definitely don't want to be worrying about that. All right, mining supplies. Wait, drop off my rock, the sand over there. This is my drop chest / trader chest, as in this is the stuff I'm looking to sell in the future. Where's my crafting? There it is. Hold on, before I forget. There we go. I always seem to forget to, I wish it would remember that I want those 11 to not be touched, but it doesn't always do that. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? What's not on my belt? Oh, I'm still waiting for my auger to be repaired. I'm breaking down some lead in my inventory. All right. Well, so that's the majority of the base. Upstairs really hasn't changed much. There are going to be some changes happening up here, but I've opened up all 4 sides up here so that I can come up here and get out. Let me out. My garden is growing. This is also where I put my bedroll for right now because I couldn't think of a better area to put it down. But I eventually need to make... Sorry. I eventually need to make a walkway going from this part of my base to that horde base. And then I'm going to build a second horde base so I can fight the horde in different ways out there. And then... maybe? I don't know. I might, if I find another design that I like, I might do another one out there. Now, I did add that switch. Yeah, there's a switch right there. Okay, let me, there's a switch right there. And what that switch allows me to do is when I know it's going to be horde night, just before the horde night, before I run over there to run the horde, I can turn this off and it turns all the defenses out here off. Because I don't want this thing shooting at zombies as they come running by to come attack me at the horde. And these are exposed, but I don't care because I'm not using them. I'm not using this base as a horde defense. I mean, I can in a pinch, but I'm not planning on it. That's not the reason for this base. It's not the existence that this base is meant to be doing. All right. Do I want to sell anything real quick? No, I think I'll save my selling until I can until tomorrow, because tomorrow is the trader reset day. So I'll sell then. So mostly the structure of the base is done. Now it's down to the aesthetics, painting, improving stuff, and doing things like that. I mean, I have an idea for the center of my base, but I need some time to get it. There just wasn't enough time to get that part done. You guys might like it. We'll see.
Great job, traveler.
Oh, okay. So now I've got all these opened up. Now I'm not getting the biggest or the best route. Well, I'm not getting the, I can only choose one. I can't choose two, but I don't need it anyways. All right, do you have any jobs? Now, like I said, I've modified this so I have more choice. So of these three, clear a zombie at a factory.
Okay,
Fine. That's the old one.
Travels, friend.
This one is apartment brick, same one. Now it is possible that I just got a bad roll.
I could really use some help.
Okay, now here is a tier 5 at the church.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now, I know the church is a tier 4, considered a tier 4 quest area. Not the stuff that I need. I keep trying to remind myself I need to buy the food that I see out here, but it needs to be the food that I want. And that's not. So we're going to hit the church, and what I was saying before I got, squirreled, is I know it's a tier 4, and I've modified the game so that it sees it as a tier 5 now, so that I have some variety in the quest that the trader gives me. Now, how I'm going to justify it is I'm not going to cheese the run. I'm going to have to go in there, even though it says fetch, I'm going to go ahead and clear all the zombies out anyways. It shouldn't be too difficult. I know the POI, and it's not as large as the apartment, but at least it's variety. And I know I can get the skyscrapers into the game, but I don't want to restart this world. That would be the bad part. Let me drop those and let me take the extra ammo in. I've got that. Let's go ahead and read that real quick. Take that. Read. Jennifer's Treasure this time. That's one thing. A name I haven't seen before. Trying to see if I'm lucky and it's somewhere close. All right, Jennifer, where's your hidden treasure at? Oh, it's not bad, actually. It's between those two. Just near that other trader. Convenient, actually. Sweet. Maybe not today, because it's not the direction I'm looking to go in. That's right. Go ahead and switch to the normal ammo so that I don't have to switch out of it. So I'm not going to cheese it. I'm not going to go down and pre-loot it. If I'm going to do this, it's going to be run like a normal POI. I don't think that looting it more than once is actually an issue. It's just I'm going to do it this way because this is a lower tier run and I'm using it as a higher tier quest area. Oh, I can't see. I thought I could, maybe on this side I could see some of the zombies. Ah, there's one. Good night. Can I get over? Oh, I can. Gives me a better angle. There's usually one or two underneath for when you fall in, but... Oh, they ran upstairs. Stop breaking stuff. You might break something I want to loot. Okay, come here. They were breaking on the door? They broke this for some reason. Then went down. I've got this zombie all confused. He's running around in circles now. Oh, took an extra second to make sure I shot him in the head, but once I did, ooh yeah. No, I'm not gonna waste inventory space picking that up. Honey, I'll take though. Yeah, if I already know the schematic, I'm not picking it up. The sale price on those just isn't worth the inventory space at this point in the game for me. Scrap that. I need iron. I need so much iron right now. I haven't even started making spikes because the next base I'm going to do is going to be using dart traps. And I'm going to actually put extra dart traps in it. The Benetti, I think it is. Oh, look, I don't know. And I finished that series. And that's actually a good one. The baseball book one. Here's why I say that too. Batter up. Power attacks that kill your enemy refill your stamina meter. It doesn't matter what weapon you're using. If the weapon has a power attack and it kills your enemy, it refills your stamina meter. That's awesome, which means that I already get stamina back from this weapon when I kill with it, but now it's not a percentage or a small amount. I get all my stamina back every time I kill with this weapon. That's awesome. Or any other weapon that has a power attack. No. Yeah, these weren't so good. I mostly knew everything this time. And then it wants me to go down this way. Wake up, zombies. I didn't wake anybody up. Ah, me walking down here did, though. Bring it on. See, instant stamina, 100% stamina. So now, with that book, the idea of using this weapon as a horde defense becomes more viable. Where did you come from? Because you didn't come through here, which is where I was. Hey, big boy. That one finished you off. Oh yeah, I hear ya. Where are ya? Knock her down. Ah! Aim for the head. There we go. Alright. Let's loot all the ammo. Because that's all this... Most of the loot in here from the coffins is ammo. Well, there's some dye, but typically it's ammo. There we go. Ooh. That was a bad coffin. Bad coffin. Empty coffin, even worse. That's 2 in a row. What the... Come on. Give me the good stuff. I'll just use the vitamins. How's my food and water is doing alright right now. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, that's a lot of empty coffins. This is not what I signed up for. I'll actually take the gunpowder this time. Gunpowder means more boom booms. More boom booms mean faster dying zombies on Horde Night. Still wish we could craft this for ourselves. And I know, you can modify the XML file. I don't want to change the game as in to mod something in that isn't supposed to be there. I did change the XML file to fix an error where the skyscrapers aren't in. We don't have a variety of quest areas. I think it's still being done because there's a possibility the skyscrapers could cause game issues where they're not stable. There's frames per second issues or something, or they're collapsing because the stability is not right for them, and that's why they were temporarily taking out of random generated worlds, except for the ones the Fun Pimp said, hey, these worlds we've tested and they're good. That might be worth selling. Was it scrap? Iron. That small miter iron, that's actually worth. I'll just keep it. Or wood's not worth keeping in my inventory right now. Trying to make sure he was dead since he was feral. Come on. Hey, got up. I know. A lot of reloading, but this weapon, it runs out of ammo quickly. Now, that's one thing. This is modeled from an AR-15. And I know the mag size of an AR-15 magazine. And the standard one in the game should at least be 15 rounds. And then the extended one should take it all the way up to the standard 30. My opinion. But that'll be changing the game, and that's why I don't mod it in. But I do know how to do it now. I learned some, look up a lot of Z's. But I guess I would think this weapon would be overpowered. It's a small amount of ammunition. I don't see why that would be considered overpowered. Spikes help down here. Come on, stand back up. Not using armored piercing rounds, so. Which I am going to start crafting. I'm hoping to be able to craft 7.62 armor piercing. I am crafting boxes of 9mm armor piercing rounds since I have the ability to do that now. Saves on resources and inventory space, taking extra ammo in. All right, so I'm going to wake up a lot of Z's here. Over, what? Okay, normal ammo. Oh, so the 3 rounds did kill me. It's just a seriously delayed effect, huh? That's so. Big Mama. Big Mama's AI is confused. Oh, Big Mama, die. She's got the wiggles. Big Mama is wiggling. Crawlers make a lot of noise for what they are. Okay. Not bad. Ooh. Sometimes there's a loot container here, sometimes there's not. I think the fetch is right here. Is there nobody else down here that wants to wake up? Usually there's more zombies down here. Oh, my auger didn't go back in my... I'm like, why is my auger not in my belt? That scared me again. I thought I lost another auger. I was going to cry. I have a level 6 auger that I keep at the base that I got from a quest reward just in case that happens again. This time I'm prepared for it. Now on the latest experimental, they increased the chance of you breaking a lockpick by 10%. So I'm glad I've got my universal key. I don't use lockpicks anymore. Occasionally, but not most of the time. Come on. Darn it, there's one book I want. And I'm not going to get it today. Oh well. Alright. Now, I followed the path. Well, no, I did go downstairs. Yeah, okay, I did go all the way through the catacombs. I felt like I was missing an area downstairs, but I'm not. Vultures. You know what? Just because I think it's fun, Boom! Look at that body fly. That's hilarious. Come on. The ragdoll physics on those vultures is hilarious. I love it. I hate vultures. And thanks to other people, I learned that you don't have to cross that that balance meme. It's just a waste. Don't do it. Go around. It's so much easier. And nothing. Okay. So this is why I wanted to do this. We had a little variety today. I'm not doing the same apartment building. Now, that apartment building actually is better for resources for me because I can wrench all the beds and get springs, but it gets so boring even for me. Oh, it's pre-modified? Ah, it already has a lamp on it. Okay. What am I wearing? Ooh, the one I just picked up could be much better. Modify. Complete. Where? Modify. Complete. Oh yeah, that turned out to be a much better. If 14 versus 10, but 1% better. I think 14's better. Yeah. Plus, it's a little better for my mobility as well. Scrap, scrap. Nice. That was an actual useful find. I appreciate that. That doesn't always happen. Auger time. Excellent. Takes a few seconds, but a little bit. It's much easier. Ah, you know what I still don't have is the diamond blade tip mod or a diamond blade. Do I scrap that? Cancel. That's weird. I was already scrapping that, which is fine. What did I do with that machete? Maybe it wasn't the machete I was looking at. Okay. Yeah. That sells really well. That can be scrapped. That can be scrapped. Might start picking those up. Tempered blade mod. Not what I am looking for. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Oh yeah, the military boots are going to be much better. There. Modify. I like doing this stuff on the fly because if I don't, I'll forget about it. There, and then modify. Oh yeah, much better. My armor situation just improved drastically. This was a good run for armor. That's nice. I'm glad for that. Decent for getting some more ammo, but much better for armor this time. I don't need to go. Well, I can make this work though. And then this is my favorite way to get down once I'm done. Come over here, drop down to that side. Didn't take any damage. It was close, but those boots are good boots. 1 minute. Let's go ahead and eat real quick before the vitamins run out. That should heal me up on my trip out to get snow. So there we go. I can actually run this place in a single episode, and it's nice. We're gonna head off to get the snow, and then I am going to head over to the trader and turn this quest in. So I wanted to show you my snow harvesting with an auger. It's just hilarious. It's just this. It breaks up so quickly with the auger. I can make these beautiful straight lines and get 1,000 snow in just a few seconds. You know, There's one line. I got interrupted by a zombie for a second. Come on, come on. There we go. I get experience. I've already got over 1,000. Let's go for 2,000. It's only going to take me another swipe going down this way. And I'm just taking the top layer off, which would normally be that clay layer in my biome. Over here, it's just all snow, though. There we go. 2,500 snowballs. And I don't have to worry about gathering water anymore. I've got all that I need. I also did test the stamina regen with a power attack. It works. Oh, kitty, kitty. Dead kitty. Where are you? Oh, I missed. I don't know how I missed, but I missed. Give me your bits. We got kitty bits. Well, mountain lion bits. Relax, everybody. Alright, I'm going to head to the trader and get this quest turned in. And I've got enough time. We could probably head over and grab that. You know what? Let's go grab the treasure now. And then anything that I don't want, I can sell off to the trader. Actually, you know, I like to do all my selling at the same time. I need to start using the elixir. I think I have enough honey to make that work, because to craft it, it takes 10 honey, I think. And I haven't been getting infected a lot lately, so I should have the honey necessary. All right, let's head over to that treasure and get that real quick. Now, I'm going to bring back a little order. There's something we need to talk about. The changes that are happening to YouTube because of the law changes that Congress did. Originally, I thought I was okay, that I set myself saying my content isn't directed or specifically created for children. But now I'm hearing it doesn't matter what you think. If you make content that a child might find appealing, you know, colors, I use, you know, words like cool or, you know, radical, bubblicious, whatever. If I have flashy thumbnails, and I do like my thumbnails, or you're playing video games, it doesn't matter. I might think that my content overall isn't for children. It doesn't matter what I think. It matters what whoever the person is that goes through and reviews it. And if I mark my content for not being children, but they think my content is or could be targeted or aimed for children, even though, you know, let's just be honest, my viewers usually aren't children. I can get fined $42,000. I don't have lawyers. I don't have that kind of money. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to keep an eye on the situation. It's not supposed to go into effect in January 1st. And there is a provision I can go in there and age restrict my content, which sucks for me because, granted, the revenue I make from this, and this is a pretty poor treasure, unfortunately. Oh yeah, let me show you this. Let me use some stamina up real quick. All right. Oh, I didn't get full stamina back with that weapon. That's why, okay. I thought I would get full stamina back. I should have gotten full stamina back. Maybe it does matter. The hammer I'm getting... Oh, so even though it says any power attack, maybe it does mean only with the baseball bat. Because I was testing that, and I got stamina back when I used my... wrench to kill a zombie. I got full stamina after hitting it a couple times. I'll have to do some more testing on that. Now it's got me interested to try to figure that out. But yeah, so what might I have to do? I'm going to set my channel to age restricted, meaning that I am restricting my content to anybody 18 and over. Now, anybody that watches my channel that isn't that age, you're between the ages of 13 and 17, I'm sorry. But to protect myself and protect my family, I mean, I've got over 1,000 videos on YouTube. And they could just pick it. There's a couple games that I did that are very artsy style, and somebody else might consider that I was targeting a child with that. And you guys know me, you know I'm not trying to target children. And the stupid thing about this is that the rule is to not to stop my content from getting to children. It's not to protect their eyes. It's to protect their privacy, because YouTube, not me, is collecting data on these children and targeting ads to those children. I'm not targeting ads. I am making content and I put it out there for you guys to enjoy. And YouTube says, hey, you guys are liking this guy's content. We want to make money off of you. And I get a percentage of that. That's true. But in my case, it's so small, it's not worth it. So either I demonetize myself and don't monetize my videos anymore, and then YouTube says you're not worth keeping on the platform because you're not monetizing your content, and maybe they can still make money and they can still come after me. So I think the best way to protect myself is just set my channel to age restricted before the 1st of January, and then we'll ride the wave on the rule changes. How is that rule change really going to affect me? I'm about to run out of fuel, and I'm not going to try to go to the moon and back on my fuel. I'm just going to go ahead and stop and refuel. But yeah, we'll ride the wave. We'll see what happens with the rule change. If it turns out that it's not this big deal and everything's calm and the world hasn't ended, I'll just change my channel back to not being age restricted. Yeah, I can do a little drive-through if I want to, which I think is kind of cool. Now, what does that age restricted mean? Well, it means I'll be making less money and like 19% less revenue than I already do, which, okay, so instead of making, what, 20 cents or something on a video I put out these days, I'll make, 15 cents. Yippee! It's not that, like I said, it's not that big of a deal for me.
Make yourself at home.
Darn, I was hoping it would. Now, that could be a better marksman rifle, so I'm going to take that. Thank you very much. Let me see your inventory real quick, just to make sure that you don't have a book that I'm looking for. I don't think she has one. I'm pretty sure I checked my traders, but you never know. Okay, cool. Now the question is 112, 83 without any mods on it. I think mine's going to be better even without the mods. Modify. I mean, there'd have to be a serious difference between them. That one's 83. Yeah, mine has a bigger ammo size already. Yeah, mine's much better. Thank you very much. Complete. But just in case, I'll keep that as a backup weapon in the, I already checked this one, right? Yeah. We'll keep that as a backup weapon in the base real quick, just to be on the safe side. So yeah, what is that going to mean to you guys? Really not much, other than the fact that they're not going to push my content, because if I mark it as age restricted, they're not going, I'll have a lot less, I guess, ads on there, but I know YouTube's going to get its ads on there. I don't know how that's going to happen, how that's going to work. I also know that you're not going to get a push notification when I put a video up. So if you're like, oh, I like Critical's content, I want to watch it, you might not be notified when I put a new video up. So you're going to have to come back and I think that's the biggest change for you guys is that you're not going to get notifications that I put content up because YouTube's like, well, if you're going to age restrict it, we're not going to promote you because you're not worth it to us. And that's their prerogative, I guess. And that's what it's going to... Did we have any excitement? Sometimes I step out here and there's loot bags waiting for me. I'm going to do some inventory management. I'll keep talking, but I want to see if I can get lucky and we hear a booger lady coming by and I can show you how that works. All right, where is my tools? Parts and tools. This is where I'm going to keep my extra gear. The gear that I like. I've got an extra auger. I've got a second chainsaw just in case. Now I've got an extra marksman's rod. You know what? That should really go in the weapons and weapon mod area. There we go. That's definitely going to the traders. But yeah, that's the biggest change, and I hopefully it won't affect you guys very much. It'll be a minor effect. Minor, get it? It'll be a minor effect for you guys and not some overwhelming end of the world effect. I don't think it will be. If you notice something or you know something I don't know, let me know, and I'll take that into consideration. But like I said, to protect myself and my family, I think I'm gonna have to do that. And so I'll still be making content. It's just you guys might not be notified of it. So just keep if it seems like I haven't put a video up in a while and you're like, that's not like critical. I mean, he has issues sometimes that we can't do content, but he usually lets us know about it. Come back to the channel and just check it out on your own. I'm not begging you guys to come watch my videos. If you want to watch my videos, you might have to work for it just a little bit, unfortunately. I think they'll get it worked out eventually, at least I hope so. First aid. All right, sweet. I do have enough. What do I need for Grandpa's elixir recipes? You got the honey. Only takes 5 now. I thought it took 10. Oh, okay. That's not as bad then. The dukes I've got... It takes mushrooms. I don't care if it takes my gas, but you want my mushrooms? Well, that sucks, dude. Raw food. They're gonna take my mushrooms. I mean, I'm growing mushrooms. I have planted those back upstairs again. But ouch. I need some dukes. Let's take a stack. And Grandpa's awesome sauce. Okay, I can make 2. I'll make 2. It didn't take all my mushrooms, so that's good. Sweet. I've never made that before, so now I made my own. Awesome. Did I already have some available? I thought I had some but never used. Maybe I did use it. But when I go to do the tomorrow in game in the next video, when I'm going to do sell all my stuff, I'm gonna use it, and it'll be huge, and it'll make a big difference. I'll make a lot more money that way. Drop that there so I can get more brass. Sand's going in good. Then I need to get iron in here so that I can make you know what? I'll leave those dukes in there. I'll go ahead and smelt some dukes. I mean, I'm not really using the I'm not trying. There's not a lot of stuff I'm trying to buy from the traders. There are a few things that I want. It's mainly knowledge that I want from the trader. That's really what I'm missing right now. And yes, I'm still hoping for a booger lady to come by, but I don't think it's going to happen. All right. I need some wood, which is convenient because it's right here. I think that's enough. Let me see. Water, bottled murky, 32 minutes. Oh, more than enough. There we go. And this way I can just leave this fire right here, and it's going to just do nothing but make a bottle of murky water for me. I need to start crafting bottles now too. Raw food drinks, snowball fits in that category. Perfect. There we go. Spread that out a little bit. And I'll be making, usually most of that I'll be used for making glue, not for drinking. I've got more than enough stuff for drinking right now. But I like the way I'm organizing it. It feels a little bit better. How's my... Whoa! So if you're crafting stuff and it wants to put it in your inventory because it's full, that's what it does. All right, so I need to get some more concrete queued up. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've got a lot. I got too much for this area. I need to make a separate box just for concrete, it looks like. I'll put some extra stacks down here. I'm gonna need... It might be like, wow, what do you need all that concrete for? Well, because I've got some cool ideas on some building. I need a lot of concrete to do that. I mean, eventually I'll look at it and go, okay, I've got so much concrete. I don't, you know, I overdid it. I don't need this much concrete, but... Oh! That was the booger lady. I didn't hear her coming up. Sorry. It erased her. So, a zombie. Oh, there he is. Booger lady. So she was coming up here and that saw a zombie. Those doors popped open and she got shot. Each machine gun shoots once. Here, let me show you the... Now, I've been doing some testing with it, you know. Anytime I don't know this thing, but let me show you. Yeah, I've used 51 rounds in that one. Less than that in that one. Yeah, so usually it's 1 round per. Sometimes one of them won't fire because the booger lady's already been taken out by the time it's like, okay, it's my turn to fire. Oh, you guys took all the fun. You didn't leave anything for me. Oh well. They used up almost all that sand, huh? Let's do Let's do 10,000 crushed sand as well on this one. Sweet. Yeah, 10,000. That'll be good. I'll get this about halfway full. I feel more comfortable. I'm running out of stone though. I need to get some more stone going. But tell me what you guys think of the. I know this looks horrible. I will get working on my idea for making this look better. It'll be this place is gonna look really, it's gonna be the Taj Mahal of, maybe not the Taj Mahal, or the mini Taj. It will be the mini Taj of 7 Days to Die. But I'm gonna call the episode here. I've been Critical. This has been 7 Days to Die on Alpha 18 Season 2. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.